Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you know, I'm in Marrakech here in Morocco doing some accommodation reviews, 4 in total, 4 riads, and I've moved over now to the other side of the Medina to do my 4th and final riad review, and it's this one. It's called the Riad La Petite Rose. I'm already checked in for the one night B&B. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to have the breakfast. I'll explain that a little bit later on, but let's have a look round. Well, that check-in was dead simple. This time they didn't even ask for the passport. They just gave me a form to complete which wanted your name, your date of birth, your passport number, your tourist number, which is stamped on your passport when you arrive into the country, and your address. Now, I haven't even been asked for tourist tax in this one. Not yet. I might do before I leave, but it could be included in the price. Sometimes they include it, sometimes they don't. So the check-in was dead easy. I'd already booked and paid online for this one, and I've only booked a basic double room. This is classed as a basic double room for the one night B&B. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to have breakfast because my flight is at 10 o'clock in the morning and I have to be at the airport for 7 o'clock. Breakfast isn't served till 8. So I've already informed them. I was told they might put something together for me to take the airport. We'll have to wait and see. So I'm up on the first floor. There's no actual room number, they just give you a key. But let's have a look around. Now, if this is classed as the basic room, this is huge compared to the other riads that I've just stayed at. Just having a general look, it's massive compared to the other 3 riads. And this is classed as a basic room. Got this huge double bed. I can't believe this. You even got a telly. It's the first riad out of 4 riads that's got a TV. Don't know what channels are on there, but we do have a TV. So it's basic again, but it's a lot larger. We do, as I said, we've got this huge bed, a couple of bedside tables. We don't have any lights at all, no table lights or anything at all. We just have the wall light and the ceiling light. So it's quite dim lit in here. Couple of power points either side of the bed. Got this little table and a couple of poofs. Is that what they're called? Yeah, they were called poofs, weren't they? Something like that. Let me know in the comments down below. And then, believe it or not, we've got a wall of wardrobes. Yes, and the entrance into the ensuite. Do have a private ensuite. So I know on this side, I had a quick look when I came in. Got plenty of storage space, absolutely loads of storage space, and a key operated free safe. It's the first one that has a safe in it. And on this side is your hanging space. Now the stuff in here is what, of course, is all my stuff. It's a smallish one. Blankets in case it gets cold. Few hangers, as I say, that's my stuff down there. That's fine. Do you know what? Looking around, I'll do a scan from this side so you can see the room. We do have aircon. I did check it before. It does work. There's nothing wrong with the aircon. It's just that it's very, very cool in this room as well at the moment. So you don't need the aircon. Probably you will need that when we get into the summer. Well, you're definitely going to need that in the summer. But that's what the room looks like. I like it. A lot more space, as you can see. I made up that we got a TV. First one with a TV. Don't get me wrong, it's been so quiet and tranquil, and I probably won't even have that on anyhow, because I'm out and about. So let's check this side. No, straight on with the pillows again. I'm not expecting any pillow protectors. No, it's just the pillows. Now, I'm amazed that the bed was actually ready, because she did say that I was too early when I first came in, but yeah, I'm just having a little look at that sheet. Or should I say the quilt cover, that's fine. Then we've got I'm trying to work this out, here we go. We've got another sheet under the quilt, which looks fine. And again, we've got the bottom sheet. I'm trying to work out how this is, because it's quite thick, and we've got a topper. I can't even get this off. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm pulling everything up. It's got a topper on top of the original mattress. It's got a golden topper on top, which I'm trying to pull off. There we go. That's nice. So we do have the mattress, which is fine, absolutely fine. Then we've got this gold topper, and then we've got this cover as well. They're going to probably wonder what I'm doing to the bed. I'll fix that later on. So far, everything's fine. The bed is totally destroyed. Again, with all the other Riads, there's not really a lot to show. You do just get your room. As I say, you don't normally get the facilities like the TV. They're normally plain. But, we've got the one more room to check, of course. That's the ensuite. Nearly forgot that. Now, straight away, this is a lot bigger, this ensuite, than the previous ones I've stayed at. I like it. I do like it. Again, we've got the gold features again here. You've got the sink, your toilet roll holder. Everything seems to have the touch of gold around. Your shower cubicle, again, it just looks like raw plaster. That's all these walls are, in every one that I've stayed in, except the very first one, which was tiled. But the last two and this one just looks like raw plaster on the walls. Obviously it isn't. Otherwise it would be absorbing all the wall set, but there you go. So again, you've got your handheld. That looks fine. There you go again, as I said, your gold sink, your gold taps. You do have some sort of, don't know what that is, but obviously it's either shower gel or shampoo of some sort. I do like it. The toilet looks fine. This Riad is a lot bigger than the others. A lot bigger. Trying to show you from a distance. It's hard to get it all in. As I said, there's not a lot to show. I believe there is a terrace up on the roof that I can go up to. You do have the pool, which is in the centre of the courtyard. But let's have a look around. So that's the tour of this Riyadh complete. There's nothing else to show you, so I'm going to bring this part of the video to a close, and I'll see you in the morning and I'll let you know, did I get a good night's sleep. Now, talking about good night's sleeps, I've got a very early dart in the morning. I'm back to the airport for my flight back to the UK. Now, the flight is 20 past 10 and I'm getting picked up by my taxi at 6:45. You've got to be at the airport 3 hours before, because you can't print off your boarding pass with Wizz Air. Even though I've got no bags, I've got to stand in the queue with everybody else just to get a boarding pass. So I've got a very early dart in the morning. So I'll see you in the morning. Let you know, did I get a good night's sleep? Is there plenty of hot water in the shower? Is there any UK channels on the TV? And the last thing you need to know is, how much did I pay for this Riyadh for the one night? I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, and it is one of them very, very early starts. It's just coming up to 6:15. I've got a taxi booked for 6:45 to take me back to Marrakech airport for my flight back to the UK. So, first of all, I've got to let you know what I think of this final Riyadh here in Marrakech. It's the Riyadh La Petite Rose. I booked in just for the one night. B&B, unfortunately, I'm leaving at 6:45. Breakfast isn't served till 8:30, so I'm going to miss the breakfast. I knew that when I booked the Riyadh. So I arrived yesterday round about 11:15. I knew I was very early. I was told check-in is until 2 o'clock, but by the time I'd finished my booking in form, they give you a form to book in for your details to put on. By the time I finished that, the housekeeper came down and said that the room was ready. I was very, very surprised with this room because it's a lot bigger than any of the other 3 Riyadhs that I've stayed in. The place itself, lovely little place, a little bit out of the Medina, or further, should I say, on the outskirts of the Medina. It's not quite in with all the souks and the main square. But I wanted that. I wanted to try different areas around the Medina rather than just book Riyadhs next to each other. So I did purposely map it out for the 4 different Riyadhs. So staff-wise, absolutely brilliant. There was a lady I spoke to yesterday. I didn't even get her name. She's gone off duty now, but I spoke to her yesterday. She made me a cup of coffee when I first came in. She was the one that did all my check-in. Straightforward. Really nice girl. And the guy who spoke to me last night, really nice as well. I gather he's still on duty now. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that's the call to prayer. And it's been going since about 4 o'clock this morning. You can hear it in the background. Anyhow, the room itself, now the bed is really comfortable, but unfortunately, I haven't really had a good night's sleep. I've been awake since about 4 o'clock, well, sort of awake, one eye asleep and one eye on the alarm, because I didn't want to miss it, obviously. Now, the shower, plenty of hot water. The amenities in the room, the very, very basics, as I said. There's no kettle, there's no coffee machine, nothing like that. But I was very surprised that there's a television in this one. The only thing is, there's plenty of German channels I could find, but only one CNN, the news channel. That was the only one that I could have on in the background. I put it on, and after about 10 minutes, turned it back off again. There is a safe in the room that's free. The shower, plenty of hot water, as I say. Or have I said that? I'm not sure. Anyhow, other than that, there's not a lot more I can say. This is the 4th and final one in this series. I've got to move on now, as I said. Got to make my way. I've got to get myself packed, get myself ready, get myself packed, and make my way back to the airport. As I said, I've got a taxi booked for 6:45. So I've got just under an hour to get ready. But the first thing you need to know or the last thing you need to know, is of course the price. I paid for the one night for two people. That's two people again with breakfast, but I'm going to miss the breakfast. Was £66.48. That's for two people with breakfast for a night in this riad. Now, I did have on my notes that there was a city tax of £1.99. I haven't been charged that, so I gather it must be within the main price. So that brings this series of riads from Marrakech to a close. Sadly, I've really enjoyed it. It's an eye-opener. It's a bit crazy. The Medina, the Zouks, and the main square here in Marrakech. Get there again. Jameer El Fana. The main square is absolutely mad. Mayhem craziness. But I've loved it. As I said, I've got to love you and leave you now. Moving on now to a different accommodation. Totally different accommodation from this one. And as I said, I've got to make my way to the airport now for my flight back to the UK. Hope you've enjoyed this series. I'll catch you in the next one. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like, a share. Of course, hit that notification bell. And don't forget to subscribe. Smash the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Thanks for watching.